What's up, everybody? Sean and D-Man. How are you guys doing? We are back with a short little video to talk about Love and Deepspace. I have no idea what that is, but we're going to dive into it here in a few minutes. Hope you guys had yourselves a great 4th of July weekend. You guys had your got a chance to relax, shoot some fireworks, grill out, the whole 9 yards. So, like I said, this is going to be like a short little video. I This was something I came across the other, like last week. I think last Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, because a friend of mine posted something about it, and there seemed to be like this massive uproar about what's going on with this game. So let us talk about Love and Deepspace. Now, I have never heard of this game before, and the best way to pull it up and just describe it, I asked Grok to just provide details about what's going on with this game. Apparently, there is a new character they introduced, and a lot of the Chinese player base were not very. They didn't like it. We're gonna check. There's some videos, maybe just one. Some of them are pretty long, but I think I just want to see like what the base design of the character looks like. So anyway, so I asked Grok to provide me a detailed, kind of like analysis or whatever of what's going on with this game. So this is a mobile game. So probably why I haven't really paid that much of attention to it, because I don't really play mobile games. So first and foremost, let me zoom it in for you guys. So I asked Rock, can you provide details on the controversy around Love and Deepspace? So this is what initially Grok said. Love and Deepspace, often abbreviated as LADS, is a popular Chinese autumn female-oriented romance gacha game, mobile game developed by Paper Games and published by Infold Games. It features romanceable male leads, love interest, or Lils, I guess, in a science fiction / action setting with deep story branches, gacha pools for memories and outfits, and highly production values. The most recent and intense controversy as of late June, early July, revolves around the announcement and rapid cancellation of a new 6th love interest named Valko. Ayo Ayin in Chinese. Here's a breakdown. So this just seems to be, they introduced a new character. People didn't like it. At least the Chinese side didn't like it. So all right. So let's see. What happened on June 22nd, 2026? The devs announced Valko, a 26-year-old werewolf clan leader and tech conglomerate chairman, via trailer for version 6.8, which there's a video, we're gonna look at that here in a second, which is version 6.8 is supposed to come out on July 9th, so this Thursday. He had wolf features, ears, tail, muzzle, and promo, a more edgy, masculine, wild design compared to the existing polished, idol-like Lils. I guess that's how I'm pronouncing it. So backlash it seems to be from primary Chinese players was immediate and extreme. Complaints included design aesthetics, skin tone, too dark, too muscular / Western looking, catering to male gaze, or not fitting the game's vibes. Called it ugly or mismatched. Story context priorities, existing Lils, especially Caleb and Silas, hadn't received meaningful main story updates in a long time. Fans felt a new character would sidelight them further. Promotional material issues. Scenes of Valko entering the MC's player character's home uninvited were seen as implying assault or crossing lines, especially compared to the other red flag behaviors that fans tolerated. Some promos allegedly reference real-world crimes or sensitive events. Deeper sensitivity. Alleged reference to historical traumas. Unit 731, Japanese World War II. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, the Japanese did like a human experimentation on Chinese people during World War II. or other national sensitivity, lies and files, promos, which escalated things slightly in China. So can I get rid of this? There we go. So just basically reading this here, it just seems like they created a new character that comes off as more Western, um, uh, what's the word? Not westernized, but it's more Western compared to what they're typically used to, especially in a game like Love and Deepspace. Um, they called it ugly, they called it mismatch. This really feels like whenever whenever you have, I guess a good example of this would be God of War Laufey, or Laufey, depending on how you want to pronounce it, or just any game in general where you take where Western game developers or gaming companies take their female characters and they make them uglified compared to like, ones that come out of like China, Japan, Eastern developers usually have their women look a lot more appealing, attractive, that kind of thing. It's interesting, male gaze, which I don't know what the other characters look like, but wouldn't they all be male gazed? So I don't know. It's interesting. Um, Escalation. Chinese social media saw massive follows, reports of 1 million lost followers. Some fans protested physically by sending cow dung, funeral wreaths, flowers, cursed banners, and ritual items to the company's office. Security and police tape appeared around the building. That is very extreme for sure. Um, Global reactions were mixed. Some international fans like Valco or were neutral slash curious and were upset about the cancellation, while others supported focus on existing characters. I am curious on the amount of international people that are playing this game. I wonder if I could find that. Let's see. Oh, just can't spell it there. Um, so okay, so Love and Deepspace boasts over 80 million lifetime global downloads. The game maintains a massive dedicated community with roughly 1.6 million monthly active users across iOS and Android, and a record high of up to 50 million registered players in its primary market. Okay, so that's okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Um, I do think it's pretty extreme to send cow dung and all this other stuff here. That's a little extreme. Um, all right, so dev response June 30th, 2026. So last Tuesday. Paper Games slash Info fully canceled Valko's launch and any further development. They also committed to no additional new love interest in the future, focusing instead on current news and main story. Um, Mainly, I guess that's Raphael, Caleb, and Silas. Apology statement. English and Chinese versions differ in tone. Express regret for causing distress. Version 6.0 content minus Valko specific parts proceeds with free rewards, compensation, outfit, wishes, etc. mailed to players. They addressed rumors, removed controversial materials, and mentioned strengthening reviews. Interesting. Aftermath and reaction, many fans, including those who wanted Valko, are unhappy with the nuclear response, feeling it rewards harassment and sets a bad precedent. A petition to bring him back has tens of hundreds of thousands of signatures. Broader frustrations with the game, monetization, content pacing, communication, past issues like dark skin rendering bugs and cutscenes, or tag changes have been amplified. There is concern in China about potential regulatory scrutiny. Odom games targeted at women have faced past issues, and global CN, I guess that's Chinese divided fan base. Okay. I guess there's other past controversies. Criticisms of manipulating women or escapism. Period tracker featuring sparkling, oh my god, sparking gooner debates, monetization / greed accusations, regional differences, and technical issues. Okay. Voice actor or censorship related dramas in the Odom / Gacha space. The Valko incident is unusually dramatic even for a gacha games, highlighting passionate and sometimes toxic fan investment in romance titles. The situation is still evolving with ongoing petitions and discussions. For the latest, check out the official channels or communities like Reddit's Love. I'm not doing that. So yeah, that is quite interesting to read. So that was just a brief summary of what is going on with this game. So we're gonna go over to. There's other people that's like done videos, but I really don't want to sit and watch like a 30+ video. I do want to look into. This one was about a week ago. I think this was a content creator on Twitter, not Twitter, on YouTube, and she did like kind of like a reaction to the new look and everything. So we're gonna stop doing that. Sorry, hold on. Check out all that. All right, so let's check this out. That's the wrong thing. There we go. So this is if I say her name right, Angel's Corner. She did a reaction and mini analysis. So we're gonna check this out. So this was from 7 days ago with like 24,000 likes.
Is here. I repeat, Valko's PV is here. They dropped this.
Okay, so that's Valko. Interesting. Interesting.
Just a couple of minutes ago, this morning I woke up and I had a feeling. I had a feeling that they were gonna do something, and lo and behold, they dropped his PV. You know, when you're so excited to the point where you're like nauseous. That's how I feel right now. I kind of want to throw up. Let's just watch.
I may just watch her talk, like just react and maybe do like a brief analysis. I mean, it's like only, it's only like 12 minutes, or I'm sorry, 15 minutes. So we may not watch the whole thing, but I do want to just see this.
Stay indoors after dark and secure all doors and windows. Track or trap.
On someone else's hunting ground. That's not very nice.
The beast awakens. Who's the prey? Okay. Was that a big ass sword? Also, is his ears gone? Hey, I'm gonna warn you now. You better turn down your volume if it's on max. I'm gonna give you 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, oh my god! Stop!
Okay.
His side profile, I need to see that. I'm gonna pause a lot, and I'm really sorry.
Oh, no wonder it's 15 minutes.
Some people are saying that he looks like Silas or Caleb. What the fuck do you mean?
Oh my god.
He doesn't look like them at all. Oh my god!
I wouldn't settle the score. Hello? Family reunion? Tell Auntie, Cousin, Grandma I said hi. I'm entertaining a friend.
Oh. Oh my god, what was that?
I mean, like, I'm gonna be quite honest. The lighting makes him look a little dark tone, but I mean, again, I'm gonna have to actually go look and see what these other characters look like. But I mean, so far I'm not really seeing. Sure, you can say there's a male gaze about it, so.
No matter who gets sent. Now come at me.
He's got a big ass sword. His music is amazing, by the way. What? You can
Be a wolf
I thought that was Luke or Kiri.
just by wearing our skin.
He looks so good.
Too bad your scent gave you away.
Oh my god.
I don't like having.
Oh my god. Okay, Abyss Walk. Okay, MC. Holy shit. Ah! I'm so excited.
Chasing me around is basically asking for trouble.
Oh.
Locking onto our prey.
Oh god.
Embrace
Oh, the
fear
music
of
is
being
great.
hunted.
Is this his second myth or is this standard myth? Yo.
Okay.
Wait.
Being hunted.
We make a good team.
Look at that. That looks so sick.
Okay.
Oh my god! I'm sick!
Okay, I can't do that. Okay. That's enough of that. Alright, so that's what Valko looks like. What do these other characters look like? I need something simple. I don't need anything too crazy. Okay, like is there like a trailer or something? Let's see. Just look at a quick trailer real quick or something like that. Oh man, a lot of people seem to be like all excited, at least from what I'm seeing on YouTube. People must really love this. Oh, there was. Oh, all right. I see. Okay, let's look at this.
Some people, the moment they appear in your life, you know you'll remember them and miss them.
I'm just trying to like get like good images of what the characters look like. See what they
I'm about to leave.
Okay.
Nothing you want to say? You're making me miss my only train, kitten. You once said you wished I were immortal. Now, I believe I am.
Stop. I always thought I ought to be more prudent in discussing such matters with you.
So far, just by looking at those two characters, then yes, I can see what they're talking about.
Pray forgive me. I hastened to conclude my business and returned earlier than I had intended because I wish to renew our engagement.
This one's yours. Let it hold your hand for me.
Yeah. These three, yeah, they definitely have a particular like model about them compared to the Valko one. That one does look like a standout.
Until I find you again. I'll fly to you.
I shall do what I will regardless. This fair flower in bloom caught my eye. Before its petals fade, I shall resolve all obstacles in our way. Grant me but a few more days, wilt thou?
Funny how the designer praised it as the ship's best scenic spot. Watch out!
That should be all five.
This journey. You'll have to go on without me.
Okay. So now I know what they look like. I'm curious about. They said reading what Grok put up for me. You know, some players are, you know, not liking the skin tone. Sure, you can probably make that case about it. Looking at Valko and then looking at these five, sure, you can make that conversation or make that topic about it. Male gaze wise, I mean, like they're all. I don't see a difference. Again, I'm not a female, so that's probably why. But I don't really see a difference in how these guys look from like they're all male gazes. Wouldn't they be? So I don't know. But then again, this isn't my kind of game, so I'm not really gonna pay that much attention to it. I just thought it was interesting, and I wanted to like check it out for a friend of mine, because she was concerned that like, you know, there's been a lot of like backlash and I think racist comments about the whole situation and everything, and so she didn't really want that. So I was like, you know what, I'll just take a look at it and I'll do a video, like a small little video. So overall, it is interesting, for sure. But I don't know. Best of luck to people who enjoy this game. I think a lot of people want Valko added into the July 9th update. So be curious to see on if they do. Yeah, it'll be it is gonna be curious to see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do like a short little video, just broadly covering this. I may to look more into it, as things go on, especially after this July 9th update. I'm going to take a look at it and keep my eye out on it for anything other kind of information. But I'm sure there's more. There's better people who can probably go more in depth about it than I could. Again, this is not a game that I typically would pay any attention to. So definitely would say find you somebody who's more in tune with the game and things like that, to get much better information about it. But everything I've read, it's just it is interesting. It is interesting, how from the Chinese player perspective, how they feel about Valko and everything like that. So, but yeah, it's interesting. But guys, that's relatively it. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, thank you for hanging out. Hit that like and subscribe button. You can also find me on the Shawnee D-Man channel, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, the Nerd Talk podcast on Spotify. All that you can find down in the description below. Thank you for hanging out and stay tuned. Plenty of fun content that is coming out, and I will see you all in the next video. Y'all have a good one.